Whenever I make these videos, it's always something negative about BHVR. But in all honesty, BHVR, it actually does things right sometimes. They actually do make some really good changes in Dead by Daylight. The reason why I make these videos is just because I care about the game. This is just like an open letter to BHVR to be like, this is how you're making your players feel with certain changes that you make. With that being said, I hate the MMR system. I don't like skill-based matchmaking. Um, I am a Huntress main. I play at high skill-based matchmaking every single day, and I practically play about 4 to 5 hours of high skill-based matchmaking every single day. So I'm very familiar with what hard, good survivors are like. And you can imagine what it's like when you go against the same high skill-based matchmaking survivors over and over and over and over again. In a match, I'm sweating so hard. I'm trying to get the 4K. All gens get done in 4 minutes. All gens get done next game, 4 minutes. All gens get done next game, 4 minutes. 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes. Let's imagine weeks in a row, a month in a row. I can't even imagine what a year would be like in a row. It's gotten to the point where sometimes I'm just like, why am I doing this? Why am I playing this game? This is so stressful. Like, sometimes I just want to relax, you know? The skill-based matchmaking, it feels like it makes the game more fun for new players. That's great and dandy and all. And people who are mid-tier players and normal players, they feel great. They have this progression system to get better and better and better. But eventually, at the high MMR, the max MMR, it just feels like there's this wall of just constant stressful games. And I just feel like I'm sweating my butt off over and over and over again, every single match, just to get one kill sometimes. Dead by Daylight is not designed to be a balanced game. When you have maps like Haddonfield with 3 houses where you can loop for about 4 to 5 minutes straight, or Badham Preschool where you have 4 different buildings where you can loop the killer for 4 to 5 minutes straight, this game's not balanced. This game's a very casual game. What's the end game for all these changes? BHVR nerfs Spirit, and BHVR nerfs Deathslinger, and then BHVR adds like the boon totems. I see BHVR's end game is like, if we make everything balanced, then everything's all good. Everyone's just having fun. It's balanced at high rank, it's balanced at low rank. But the issue with balanced and skill-based matchmaking combined together is you have just these very stressful periods of people having to deal with gens flying in 4 minutes and 5 minutes. I just be honest with you, it's very stressful to play at these high ranks. But granted, I will tell you this, as a Huntress main, I do get like 2 kills average per game. I do get a ton of 4Ks. I do get a ton of 3Ks. This is not an open letter to tell the developers, hey, I just want easy games. No, this is an open letter to BHVR to be like, hey, can you give me the option to play skill-based matchmaking or casual games? Because oftentimes, when I just want to sit down at my chair, have a little bit of tea, and just sit down and play a nice relaxing game like Dead by Daylight, I don't really want to deal with a game where all the gens fly by in 5 minutes. And when it comes to this point, you could be like, Coconut, you're playing too much Dead by Daylight. Go play some Civ 5 as a meme. But in all honesty, I have been playing other games. I'm not stressed out because of losses. I'm not really stressed out about, like, you know, things about BHVR in general. I'm stressed out that games are very, very tense all the time. They may be balanced, which is okay, but they're always all the gens done in 4 to 5 minutes. All the gens done in 4 to 5 minutes. It gets to the point where it feels like I'm sitting in my chair and there's just like a monkey throwing poop at my face. Every single 10 minutes, every single time I start a match, poop throw at my face, poop throw at my face again, poop throw at my face again. And you know what? I pick myself up from this shit, and I make it work. And I do make it work. But my only issue is there's almost so much shit I can take when the matches are always stressful. It's just, I just wish, genuinely, if there's a way to play casually. You could be another argument, be like, Coconut, just play a different killer. But what happens if I just keep winning with my other killers too? I'll eventually get to that point where all the gens get done in 4 to 5 minutes. Oh, play Trapper, all the gens done. Play Wraith, all the gens done. Nurse, Blight, Michael Myers, Legion, like every single killer. And I'll get to the point where I get to the maximum MMR that I can get to, and then it's just all the gens just get done all the time so goddamn quick. And at that point, I'll just play Survivor. And I'll just not play Killer anymore because it's just not enjoyable. I honestly don't know if this is just completely a skill-based matchmaking issue. This could be a map balance issue. This could be Like, maybe we're getting harder maps when you're at higher skill-based matchmaking. Maybe Batum Preschool isn't that good, or Haddonfield isn't that good, and maybe there are certain maps that are making people just like want to play different games. Maybe there are certain perks that are being introduced that are a little bit too much to the community. Maybe item add-ons are a little bit too hard and harsh. When you boil the bones down in the pot, everything is just a little bit unbalanced, especially against the killers. And there's only so much to take until people just leave your game. I'll tell you truthfully, I love this game. And I want to keep playing this game for a long time. But I feel like I'm at like my breaking point at this point, where I love something so much, but it's just so stressful to play in a normal sense. Even if I'm doing well, sometimes I just want to relax. If the solution is to just play Survivor, then you know what? I'll just play Survivor. But eventually this type of pattern will keep happening and no one will be wanting to play Killer. Something needs to change, BHVR. The ultimate endgame is not to leave skill-based matchmaking in your game and having everything balanced. Because in that sense, the more experienced your players get, the more that they get sick of your game and they stop playing it. So, this is another rant. This is something I'm just speaking from my heart, and this is just something that has been bothering me for a really long time. This is like an open letter for a cry for help. And like, games are so stressful. So, if you could please reconsider skill-based matchmaking, or allow us the option to have skill-based matchmaking activated on or off, or so have a different game mode of casual and skill-based matchmaking, I'm all for it. I honestly just want Killer to be enjoyable again in Dead by Daylight. That's just ultimately what I want. So, thank you. And yeah, just speaking from my heart, dude. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.